Everybody, welcome to another blog post at knowledgeandbusiness.com. So pretty much, I'm gonna go over the Life Force 8 today, and pretty much learned this from a seminar or like a webinar with Carlos Cruz. So pretty much, when you're dealing with human-to-human interaction or sales, your advertising copy, or whether it's you're trying to communicate to another person, what you realize in the skill is all about dealing with the emotion, because that's the connection with people to people. It's the emotional connection. Okay, so whenever you're writing your copy, this pretty much was what he was teaching in the Carlos was Mr. Cruz was teaching in the webinar, was to pretty much you can start off with the Life Force 8 and just look at it and just decide which category out of these categories is the foundation, it's the base you're basing off of. So it's pretty much the Life Force 8 are basic human int- instincts hardwired to every person. Excuse me. So pretty much an example. I got this blog post that I'm about to do here, and I kind of did it ahead of time because I didn't want to take a long time. So, all right, so I'm going to do it with pictures. You can do it with pictures. You can do it ad copy, so you can kind of get a good idea. Most likely, I'm gonna come back and do this again, the Life Force 8 with actual copy. So first off, for my title is learning about paid ads with John Cristani and Carlos Cruz. This is another webinar that I was involved with. They was giving me some, a little bit of mastermind there. So pretty much learning about paid ads with John Cristani and Carlos Cruz. So I remember that, and I come over here, I kind of bookmarked this website, or I copied and pasted these 8 into another document. And I said to myself, okay, well, learning about paid ads with John Cristani and Carlos Cruz, which one of these am I really targeting? And what I picked was, let's see, like, what are we dealing with when we say we're learning about paid ads, right? When we're learning, well, are we focused on survival? We're trying to learn, or enjoyment of life, or enjoyment of food, freedom, fear, pain, and what I kind of decided is I kind of picked superior, because if we're learning about paid ads with two guys that's very successful, the emotion, the angle that I'm trying to take is superior. So what I did is I copied that keyword and I came over to Google, and I just pasted in there. I would search, and it's just giving me some pictures that's dealing with that keyword. I think I end up choosing this one. So I'll come over here to the finish, and I go to my blog. All right, so learn about paid ads with John Cristani and Carlos Cruz. You can see there that it's an emotional connection. It's like, okay, this is an individual with their hands in the air. Um, she's obviously happy about something, and it kind of gives you the persona of, man, after reading this article, this is how I'm gonna feel. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh man, I want to learn about these ads because I'm gonna feel like this person. I'm gonna feel accomplished. I'm gonna feel like I accomplished my goal. So that's just that one. All right. So the next one, I'm just doing the headlines here. So this headline, I said most important thing for ads, because this block of text, it's pretty much discussed the most important thing in your ad is the headline and the image. So I said, okay, the most important thing for my ads. Okay, what out of these 8 life force, the instincts, what is my angle? What I'm really trying to, what's the connection here? And for this one, is it survival? When we start talking about most important thing for something, it's for survival, enjoyment of life, or life extension. So I said to myself, okay, most important thing for ads. Well, reason why we want to have the most important thing for an ad is because of fear. I want to have the most important thing because I don't want to fail. It's just the fear of failure. So let me just highlight this. And I come over and I push fear. And I actually chose this picture. So I come over here and I come on down. Somebody's coming and they read my blog. Most important thing for ads, and they see this guy, right? So what emotional connections does that make with you? It's fear. It's like, man, most important thing for ads. It's like, oh crap, I better know this, or I'm potentially fail. So that's the emotional connection I was going with here. So let's do one more. Let's get another example. Your image and your headline should tell the story. So what emotional connection is that making over here? Your image and your headline should tell the story. So what am I doing? I'm telling you something. I'm saying your image. I'm educating you. So I took that over here, and I kind of went with um. Let me see. I kind of went with this word, companionship, not sexual companionship, just companionship. Now let me tell you the reason why I went for companionship is because your image and your headline should tell the story. Okay, so I'm kind of educating you. I'm it's like I'm giving you a hint. I'm like, hey, listen, person or man or woman, your image and headline should definitely tell the story, and you should focus on making it tell the story. So I went with companionship because it's like, well, I'm sort of, caring for you enough for you to tell you this. So I type in companionship, and I went with that one, as you can see here. So right away, you're about to read that block of text and you see that picture. It's like, oh, he's helping that person up. They care for him. And it's like, that's the emotional connection. You can pretty much go with each one of these you feel most likely that will emotionally connect with your audience. Just dealing with pictures. So right away, you come on my page, you see this picture. Right away, the emotion, right, out of these 8 that pretty much everybody have is fear. So when you're reading this with that in mind, you're gonna like, oh man, I better know this or I'm gonna fail. The image and the headline should tell the story. Oh man, they're kind of helping one another up. So they're kind of helping me right here, you know, get get to where I want to go. So and this is another one. Choose a niche that fits you. For here, I went with enjoyment of life or just enjoyment, and I typed that in, to get the picture, and that's what came up. So enjoy. So choose a niche that fits you right away. Hard work and enjoy. You want to have it balanced. So that's pretty much a shortcut of really just putting things in the best perspective whenever you're dealing with copy. Right there, I did it with pictures, but it's basically the same thing. So that's pretty much it on this post. Again, it's a wonderful program, the John Kirstanian at Jet Set. Check out the link below, or you can click on the picture right there to your right. All right, then. That's pretty much it. All right, see you.